Hi, welcome back to the Fitmodel podcast. So the other day I did my top 5 predictions for the Pittsburgh Pro Show, and I just thought I would give a quick review of the show and what I thought. As always, I am just amateur fit models. This is just my opinion, and these are amazing pro fit model athletes, and when you get to this level they are just all amazing, so I don't know how the judges choose. My first thoughts was wow, the stage was so big. So when the girls were walking on, they had quite a walk before they got to where they did their poses. So yeah, big well done to the girls for walking onto the stage. My top 5, I did get quite close. So in first place, there's Shay. She is a natural athlete, so big inspiration for me. And she is just stunningly beautiful. I've said it time and time again. She's just so beautiful. She puts the model in Fitmodel. She just seems really humble as well. When she did her little speech after winning, she said that she knew when she moved from bikini to Fitmodel, she knew that Fitmodel was the division for her, and she just feels so fit and so healthy, and that she wants to inspire others to join the Fitmodel division. And she certainly does, because that's the pinnacle of what Fitmodel is. It's just a physique that looks fit. You can tell that they've put the time and effort in to build the muscle, but that they're also healthy. They're not really conditioned like other categories. So Shay wore the royal blue suit, and it suited her down to the ground. And I just think her level of conditioning for Fitmodel is perfect, and I could see her going on to win the Olympia, if I'm honest. And then in second place, well, this was a turnout for the books. We have got Liz Hunter, and Liz competed in the Wasatch Warrior and got top 10. And then I believe she went on to Girl Power and got 11th. So to come 10th and 11th and then to turn it around and come second, it's just really inspiring. It just shows that nothing's a given in bodybuilding, that you could be first place one week and then out of the top 10 another week, or you can be out of the top 10 one week and then creep your way up to second place. If I'm completely honest, I had her as first. That's how good I thought she looked. She wore a stunning red bikini, which really suited her, and her waist just looked so tiny. Oh, 2 seconds. What I really loved as well is when she got moved into center stage, she had just the most gorgeous smile, and you could tell how much it meant to her, and that just gave me butterflies to see her so smiling and happy. Her glutes looked really full from the front as well. Her front pose was really good. I must say her front pose was quite a bit more twisted than some of the other girls. They were more front on, but it did really suit her, and you could see that she had a great balance from upper to lower. Again. Liz's was my favourite walk onto the stage. She just looked so happy and really graceful, and just confident, and it really showed. From the back, her glutes looked really full. Great conditioning. They weren't virgin on bikini, and when she walked, there was literally no wiggle whatsoever. I have a feeling that she swapped coaches to Cash, so I'd be interested to hear about that. In third place was Carla. Carla was my prediction for first place, and Carla has put a really emotional story on Instagram, saying that she just didn't feel great that day. Her tan had failed basically, which when you do look at the pictures, her tan does look a lot lighter than the others, and she just didn't feel pretty, but she really did look pretty. She wore the turquoise blue bikini, but you could tell that she didn't really seem her confident self. Her waist didn't seem as tight as normal, and her glutes weren't as full as the top two. But I mean, to come third out of all those girls, and when your tan has failed, I mean, that's a great achievement in itself. She looked great. She has, for Fitmodel, she has one of my favorite front poses. Absolutely love it. Her pose. And then Jane came fourth. Jane is already Olympia qualified. She wore the gorgeous teal bikini. And with Jane, I don't really know what her feedback would be, because she has great muscle, and a good level of conditioning. Like she's got the muscle, but she's a bit soft, but it suits her, if that makes sense. Her posing was one of my favorite because it was nice and simple and elegant. Honestly, the smile on her face, you could tell like that she was really confident and excited to be there. She was just so happy and so smiley. And I just really liked the simple posing. It really showed off her physique. Then in fifth place, we have Aisha. And she wore the like green jasmine colour bikini, which really suited her. Absolutely love her front pose. And I loved her walk onto stage as well. It like oozed confidence. She had a really tight waist and her glutes looked great. And to be honest, I had her in third place. So I'd love to know what her feedback was. And then in sixth place, we have Emily Chanel, Olympia qualified. She's already put on her stories that her feedback was that she needs more muscle maturity. So that's going to be her last show now until the Olympia. But she's really happy that she did New York Pro and Pittsburgh because the feedback is obviously valuable and she can go away and grow now for the next 19 weeks. So she's going to be doing like hard, intense workouts. She wore a gorgeous teal bikini, which I much preferred to like the darker navy blue color. But oh my goodness, her makeup was just stunning, and her hair, like it was like, this is the look for Olympia. Her makeup was beautiful. I really much preferred it than her makeup at the New York Pro. Her posing is always lovely and elegant with like nice and smiley too. And then I thought Faith was going to make the top 5. And to be honest, I still had her in my top 5. I think it was her best look yet. I think she walked onto stage like full of confidence. You could tell that she was happy with her package. And I think it's the best that we've seen her. Faith's feedback was that she's too hard in the glutes, which I can see they are kind of like just a bit too hard for Fitmodel, but they look so good. And that she was too soft in the midsection, which I can kind of see as well. But I mean, I thought she looked amazing. She wore green. I was mesmerized by her walk, and her posing was my favorite on the stage. It was just flawless, like really showed off her physique. We had Tara, who I thought would do really well as well. She made top 10. And again, I think it just cements that she's made for the Fitmodel division, and it was a good choice to move from bikini. We had Kayla, who was 7th, and she wore a green bikini from Toxic Angels, and oh my goodness, it was so sparkly. It makes me want a Toxic Angels bikini. It was just so nice. Kayla probably was one of my favorite physiques on the stage, but maybe a bit too lean. I don't know. I just really liked her muscle definition, her confidence. And she's only young as well, like honestly looked amazing. And then you've got Brittany Shea. She's made great improvements, and she's a big inspiration for me as a masters category. She wore the red bikini, and her feedback was to bring fuller legs and more shape in front pose. Then one athlete that made the second call outs, who I just honestly, every time she's on stage, I really love her, is Carol Kuaya. I just think she's simply stunning. Although I can see that maybe, like, is she Fitmodel? Is she bikini? I don't know, but she is just beautiful. Larissa from Australia always looks stunning. And then I really liked Priscilla Tamburini again. She made the top 15. I think she is one of the more muscular girls. I think she's come from bikini, but her posing is absolutely flawless. You can see some separation in her legs in her front pose, but she just looks stunning. And then we've got Sage. Sage, her posing is flawless. She is just like, again, a model, puts the model into Fitmodel. One thing with Sage is, in some videos, I absolutely love her bikini, and then in others, I feel like it's too light, and maybe like a darker raspberry pink would be nice. But yeah, they all did absolutely amazing, and it's just huge inspiration for amateur Fitmodels like me. And I hope you liked my review, and let me know what you guys thought.